My record button for all this.
I was playing Lego Fortnite.
Of course.
Yo.
It's Blop 6.
Is this Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's Black Ops 6. There's supposed to be an hour presentation of the game after this. The numbers, Mason. What does the numbers mean?
Really?
You have to.
An hour of Black Ops is just like an hour of the game that you've already seen for the last 3 years.
No more.
Yeah.
Despite a
Nothing really has changed.
No, it really hasn't.
Just like
our national interest.
I need all the caffeine today. Like no, there's no like. Just like
I know.
There's been some speed changes. Like,
well, I know Treyarch is making this. It could be good. It could be bad. Call of Duty has not been the greatest recently.
Yeah. Speaking of Black Ops, it's on my PlayStation right now as a preview.
Being hunted from the inside.
Apparently, this game is going to be day one Game Pass too.
I could care less. I'm not a. Did I forget to shut down? Yeah, I forgot to shut down my Fortnite app before I went to bed last night. That's why it was cut. So I did catch a little bit of the clips of the Game Pass or yesterday? Whatever the fuck day that was. I did catch a little bit of and I must say, Lego Horizon was sick as fuck. See, I don't like the Horizon games. You don't like? I mean, they look right. They look good. It's just not my style of game. Right there, but there's a Lego. So it's probably gonna play more like a Lego game.
You know what? All I'm gonna say about that Horizon game is,
the United States.
if that game gets released next to another big game, I'm gonna continue saying that that whole franchise is always cursed.
Campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month.
That's still wild to me that 100 million people still play Call of Duty.
Black Ops 6, the first
That
Call
is
of Duty
very
game
wild.
that will be available in Game Pass day one.
Yup, it's
So no
on
matter
Game Pass
where
day
you choose
one.
to
So
play,
if
everyone
you
is
pay for
welcome
Xbox
to
Game
experience
Pass,
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 20th.
I guess I guess you can play it,
I'm
right?
incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about
Wait,
all
what?
the passion that has gone into making this show what it is.
Sony is going to get the beta because of legal obligations,
From our partners
but
around the
they can
world.
put it up on
And
Game
from our
Pass
own
without a
creative
problem.
Teams at Activision,
Yeah,
Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios, who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up.
And that's kind of what I expect with all of their like
So thank you all
multi-platform
for
experience.
joining
Like,
us. And please enjoy the show.
There's like some like the smaller incidents you play on their own system.
Yeah. Bethesda. Is this Doom?
Yo, this is Doom.
If this is Doom, this is gonna be hype.
This is Doom. This is Doom.
Yeah, it's definitely Doom. Yeah. I heard.
This is a you guys game.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I heard this Doom is. I heard this Doom is like set in like the Middle Ages before the Dooms, like the new Doom Slayer came in. There's the Doom Slayer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes.
And there's the shotgun.
He went full Kratos. It's with a shotgun, though.
It's a Viking with a shotgun. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. That shield is hell yeah.
Yo, the skull grinder gun looks wild.
I slept wrong and my shoulder is fucking killing me.
Oh yeah, I can't with this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, he's gonna do that back stuff.
You fucking flying on the Dark Ages. Are we getting a actual release date? Coming 2025. So okay, at least that somewhere. Only coming to Xbox. It seems like.
And PC.
Well, yeah. Well, Microsoft owns Windows, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of rumors that they were going to put that game on PlayStation. I'm like, keep it on Xbox because then, like, you have an exclusive, right? I'm going to say this is State of Decay 3.
That makes sense.
It's State of Decay 3. It's Undead Labs.
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks.
A lot of people are waiting for this game. I never played the first two, to be honest.
To be honest,
Something greater than
at the end of the game is one of those game series that I forget exists every time I go.
Yeah.
we found hope in each other.
I own
I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than
the first one and then the second one.
And even if we bought the other survivors just
I think I own the second one on PC, though.
the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it.
That's actual gameplay. Yeah, I remember State of Decay has always had like weird wonky combat.
And that
really?
helped find the courage.
Yeah,
to keep going,
this actually looks a lot
to fight on.
smoother because they're going back and forth with gameplay.
When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
I do like the premise of the game if if an NPC dies or like your character dies, you kind of have to like
Sacrifice we make
redo a new character, you know?
and will never
Yeah.
be forgotten.
They're making it like a roguelike?
No, it's always been like that. State of Decay 1, if your character dies, you have to make a new one. But you can, but you can, but you, yeah, but you continue the same story as the previous character he made.
No one is forgotten. We live on.
That's a shrine.
Yeah.
When is this actually going to get a release date? It just says 2025.
No.
Oh, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Whenever I say release date, I'm more thinking like release window, you know?
Yeah.
EA. BioWare, please, for the love of everything, if, I need Dragon Age the Veilguard to be good. That's all I ask.
Yo, is that Barry? Yeah, let's go. He looks so different.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears.
Yo,
Like,
yeah,
I
this
said-
is good.
I said this even on a stream. I'm like, Dragon Age the Veilguard doesn't need to be like The Witcher or like Elden Ring. It just needs to be good. That's what anyone's asking.
We're going to your fate, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
We're supposed to get gameplay of this on the 11th too. 15 minutes of it.
What about Darkspawn?
Someone who will stand between us and a
Wait, what?
pack of demons.
If you ever see Emmerich the Necromancer, you can tell you that.
You know there will be dragons.
Right.
Oh, the game's called Dragon Age. I hope there's dragons.
Someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on.
That's us.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna find her?
I did hear that they're changing how you pick your characters though. Instead of having 4 characters like you usually pick in a Dragon Age game, coming this year. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Pokemon.
People was saying that it's gonna come out. This is also Bethesda. Embrace Shadow.
Starfield.
That's the thing I'm thinking of Starfield. That they're big.
I heard the music and it sounded like Starfield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Starfield. This probably is a big expansion that they're doing.
Something is not right.
I heard the recent Starfield update got a lot of positivity around the game.
So far.
So they're definitely trying to pull a cyberpunk here.
I mean, this looks cool.
I've always heard the biggest problem with Starfield is the thousands of planets in the game that are just useless. And the load screens.
This looks more interesting than anything I've seen from Starfield.
Right?
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
Yeah, it's probably going to get released at the end of this year. A new content coming tonight. Okay.
We have a proposal for you.
New locations. Wow, they're just adding this stuff in. Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
I was gonna make a joke that I'm like, you know, if this was EA, they would try to charge all for this, right? I spoke too soon. I saw the creation kit. I'm not surprised that that's in there. Not the creation kit, the creation whatever thing Bethesda does. Another Bethesda.
And then now I don't know what.
That's Fallout because that's Sugar Bombs.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Fallout 76 like expansion because they want to ride that Fallout hype, right?
Yeah.
And it makes sense to do it with 76.
From Skyline Valley, he's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about
Yep.
that? Skyline Valley. Beautiful country.
Once I heard 76, I'm like, there you go. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted like there's no tomorrow. Hell yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to mute that in my VOD, sadly. For YouTube.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63. The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve.
You know, I don't think it would. It's I think it's a shock. But you might die in a vault, to be honest.
Majestic wildlife and friendly residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all.
I still find the funniest vault is the Gary vault.
When the bombs started dropping, don't come a knocking. Call now to reserve your place.
Someone should actually call that number and see if it actually works.
Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone.
Play as a ghoul.
Good luck out there.
Yo, that's the one thing I've always wanted.
Okay. Hey, that comes out very soon, like in 2 days. Their expansion.
Yep. All
I'm the same way. I've always wanted to play as a ghoul, but like they never.
Ghoul, super mutant, and Shin. Like that's it. Just give us 4 races: ghoul, super mutant, and human.
I don't
And we
know.
want its like different benefits.
Soon she'll wake and paint again.
34.
Paint a new number.
It's gonna go 33. Yeah.
The music reminds me of
One stroke.
and
everyone of that age vanishes.
what thing was that game called? Near Tropical.
Yeah.
Here she paints again.
I was gonna say that or Liza P, one of those two, because Liza P
It's
has.
definitely not. It's definitely not near.
With one hopeless
Yeah.
It's definitely don't think it's unique.
destroy the paint.
There's no way near would get
So
mixed
she
up.
can never paint death again.
I mean, it looks
Break the
bad.
cycle.
It looks pretty.
Can't steal anyone else's future.
What the hell is this? I missed
I
it.
have. We have no clue right now.
We have no idea. It looks good though.
It does look good.
It looks like a Souls-like. Whatever you guys.
Could this be Greedfall 2?
Wait, hold on.
I'm like, hold on.
No, no, I'm hiding the game. It's there. No. This game plays almost identical to Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, not Shadow of the Colossus. Not Shadow of the Colossus. Legends of the Doom.
Yeah.
No, fuck yeah.
It has JRPG mechanics, and I'm already down.
And times like combos.
We lay the trail
I
for
would
those who'll come
suck
after.
at this game.
Right.
This is definitely not a me
I'm
game.
wondering if the number is
Expedition 33.
like how many people have like died over the time. That'd be a cool concept.
It's gonna be down though.
Play it day one with game. I'm wondering if Stalker 2 is gonna be here. I'll watch. I'm gonna say that, and that's gonna be the next game.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you have,
That's a beaver.
fighting till we find her.
Hey, it's Compulsions. This is their next game. The We Happy Few
I
devs.
believe this is all really happening.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
You mean to tell
Probably.
me your mama never
Maybe
told
not.
you stories?
I think I love that game just because it's funny.
Oh, you're lucky.
I like We Happy Few because it reminds me of Bioshock. I like the art style of this.
Just pretty good.
That's two-toe tall. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mom.
I ain't have a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
I love how that is in a bayou of Louisiana. That's where they are.
You want to make him come running?
Sure, why not?
Can't abide the sound of bell.
You know what? If I saw a big fish like that in Louisiana, I'd be like, you know what? That makes sense.
If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
I want to play this because it looks so good.
Yeah.
Funny ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Great. So now it's a.
It's like actual gameplay.
With me now.
This is.
Wait.
Actually, what's your favorite movie?
Is the gator? Oh, hell no.
Well, you know, whenever the door shuts behind you, you know you're about to get into a battle. Instantly becomes a Souls-like.
I'll
All right. Time to find that church.
Oh, flowers.
There it is. Now to get over there.
If we're getting gameplay of this, this is probably coming out next year. Because Microsoft likes to do that, you know?
I mean, Microsoft still needs games. Right?
Yeah, like,
They're still looking for like good games.
yeah, so you got Doom the Dark Ages. Okay, that's a great start. But like Microsoft, I would even say for Sony this year has been dead too.
I was actually gonna say Sony also seems to have a dirty games recently.
Yeah, like the only thing Sony has really released this year is Stellar Blade in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But let alone that wasn't even internal. That was, you know, a third party making the game. You know what? If I saw a gator like that in Louisiana, it would also make sense. South of Midnight. Yeah, coming out 2025. I'm gonna say late 2025. Also, Avowed is supposed to be here, by the way. That's supposed to come out this year. Blizzard. I'm gonna say it's Diablo or World of Warcraft.
Right? I'm gonna guess it's Diablo 4's new expansion.
Well, I know WoW is coming out with a new expansion too, like August.
Oh no, this is WoW.
Yeah.
This is WoW. The tone is up.
Oh yeah. Hello. I'm probably gonna end up playing you in August.
I am not.
I'm still a WoW player at heart. Even though I get pissed off at the game 90% of the time.
They faced monsters
I would probably still be a WoW player if I could keep up with the subscription.
and beasts of primordial.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this is also an announcement of it's coming to Game Pass.
Though they fought amongst themselves.
Like, Microsoft owns WoW. Like, why not put it on Game Pass?
Following them
Yeah.
to the most distant.
I mean, that would be a massive influence for players. If people are like, well, they're like, well, I have a Game Pass subscription. I don't really want 2 subscriptions. But
Yeah, like... Someone also... There was a rumor saying that WoW is going to come to console, but for Xbox at least. And it makes sense. You can play WoW with a controller as long as you go into the chat settings.
That cinematic was cool as shit, but like, man,
Yeah.
that storyline was so bad.
Yeah, that's just...
The Shadowlands, what I mean?
Yeah.
Specifically the Shadowlands.
On the horizon.
I heard that the dragon one was pretty good.
Oh, Dragonflight. It was good. It was definitely good.
But no, I've just been burned one too many times with the WoW story. That's when I play WoW 4, so I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I know the next 3 expansion is like an overarching arc. So there's like a continuous story.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're definitely trying to compete with Final Fantasy 14 right now. And it makes sense because FF14 is the biggest competitor.
Yeah.
So long denied me.
They don't really even have another huge competitor. Like, Duel 2 is a really good game, but I wouldn't call it competitive. I guess by definition it is a competitor, but like, for the people who play, don't.
Yeah. The War Within.
No, the War Within. That's Warfare Quest.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I told you it's coming out. It's only on PC still, but I still have a theory that they're gonna release that on Game Pass eventually. Hey, look, it's Konami. Hey, look, it's OD.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Or Metal Gear.
It could be also Metal Gear. It looks like Metal Gear.
This is Metal Gear. This is Metal Yo, it's so wild seeing MGS3 in a text message. Yo, that's so wild.
I guess it makes sense because Silent Hill 2 was at Sony, so Metal Gear is gonna be over here.
Leave no trace of your presence.
No, alright, I'm all in.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit speciality.
I am hoping, obviously, this game's gonna do fucking phenomenal. Because it's Metal Gear, but I'm hoping they, like, remake other ones, too.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Go.
Freeze. Speak.
He just went full Rambo there.
Rainbows!
Commencing virtuous mission now.
It's been rumors that this game's coming out very soon, too.
No release date, though.
Yeah, but no release. Xbox Game Studios presents Fable.
Quite well. Yeah, I think this is Fable.
This looks like more than Sea of Thieves than anything else.
Yeah, I know. This is more Sea of Thieves. They just did a new world event.
Hey, this game just got released on PlayStation too, so their player base definitely boosted up. I don't know how much.
Weapon, the ultimate. That's a fun thing. Yo, they're going villain? Let's go.
I found it really funny that all the Sea of Thieves players went to play Skull and Bones, Ubisoft's, pirate game.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, man, this game is shit. Let's go back to Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not how you sell your game, Ubi.
Your kind meddled where you should.
Yeah, that was a bad game.
Is this
Yes. Steel Rising 2 or whatever.
Is this still Rising? I thought it looked like that game called Banish that came out earlier this year.
Oh, maybe it's that too.
If you're a god, you're one of them.
The way she was holding her axe looked is Steel Rising.
Want to kill.
Yeah.
And with the gun. Wasn't that the whole thing? Is that she had like an axe and a gun in Steel Rising?
Still Rising, you're more of an you know what I'm saying. She was a robot. Am I thinking the same game?
Oh yeah, I looked at that when you were right. Oh, so maybe I'm confusing Steel Rising with a different game then.
Yeah, because Still Rising was from
Vanisher. Yes. Sorry,
there you go.
Vanisher.
Yeah, that's the game I was thinking of.
Yeah,
A Souls-like.
I think that's the game I was thinking of too. I just got the name confused.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, Still Rising is the one with the robot.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Flintlock. Oh, that comes out this year. That's something from Microsoft. Very soon too. Like that is very soon. It's like, hey, do you want a game in like the next 3 days? It's like, okay.
Did they change the name of it?
I don't know. I would have to look that up after stream. See if it's a different game or a new game. Because Banishers came out earlier this year.
And this is a different game.
Yeah.
As the gods of mankind.
No, Greek goddess. Wait, hold on. Is this Age of Mythology?
That's still very soon though, July 18th.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
This would totally be a game I will play, but off stream.
Go.
As long as it's not an RTS.
It will 100%.
So far, this is all like confusing games.
This is 100% gonna be an RTS.
Okay, if it's an RTS, count me out. I don't like RTSs.
Yeah, this is Age of Mythology 2, or a remake of Age of Mythology, one of the two. Most of Age of Mythology 2, though. I don't remember there being a black hole in Age of Mythology 1. No, this is like my favorite RTS of all time. Or like one of my top two. New guns?
Age of Mythology retold. Coming September this year.
4. I'm buying that.
Hey, now Microsoft has games, right?
Yeah.
They finally got games. Man, it's just game after game.
Your target is in possession of a
Is this Perfect Dark?
Stop Carrington's attack
at
all costs. Good luck, Agent.
Man, this game, if it's Perfect Dark, this game has been in a hellhole. It looks like Civilization.
thought it would be like any other mission.
I'm reading chat, by the way.
I was wrong.
Yeah, it's perfect, Doc.
It's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
Because Crystal Dynamics got thrown into this so they can make the game.
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
It's interesting looking.
When's the last time we got a perfect Dark game? That's my question.
I'll find out for you.
The last one I personally remember was the Xbox 360 one, but I might be wrong.
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
You know what? Years.
Intel places Carrington on the second floor.
Yeah, Perfect Dark in 2010. Yeah, the Xbox 360 one.
Jeez. Holy shit.
Think we know?
You know what this is reminding me of?
I never even knew about these games.
There's only one way forward.
I remember playing the first one on the N64.
The first one.
Oh, this looks.
a competitor.
I'm going in blind.
I was gonna say this.
The first one was a. Okay, I'll let you say what you're gonna say. Then I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna say that it kind of looks like Deus Ex to me.
I can see that. Yeah, the first game in the series was a competitor to GoldenEye. And they were like first-person shooters that were just kind of like on the side.
Yeah.
I could use someone with your skills.
I could see this being a Deus Ex with more shooter elements and less RPG elements.
Yeah.
Like it's more like a straight up shooter, but like you have like tech and stuff like that, like that you can utilize.
Everything.
Usually, like the way I kind of figure out with Microsoft is that if there's gameplay, then this game is coming out in a year or two.
What this world was really hiding.
Yo, they got
oh shit! Like, he's having a V moment from Cyberpunk.
The enemies in this game reminded me of the armor from Haze.
Oh yeah.
With the yellow.
I'm gonna say 2025.
Yeah.
Oh no, release date, but there is gameplay. So I'm gonna say 2026. We're probably gonna get that game.
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near future war.
But the thing is that like I'm glad they brought Crystal Dynamics into making this game, because I feel like they definitely know how to make.
From the developers at the initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses. The creativity and talent of game creators are what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games.
We're 39 minutes in, and we already seen more games than Sony saw, like, shown at their little event.
Beloved franchises like Doom, the Dark Ages.
Oh, the Sony
State of Play.
The Sony State of Play was terrible.
It had a lot of Souls likes. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll probably play that eventually, but like it was like eh.
And blockbuster games with massive
yeah, it just wasn't very good to me. I don't know.
No.
But I'm like, as a showcase, I'm like, really? That's it? Hey.
Bethesda, Blizzard.
I just feel like Sony and you know, in my opinion, they just do the state of play things just to be like, hey, we have games. You're like, okay, cool.
Like to me, one of the big announcements was
yeah.
right on PC, and I'm like, that should be like that should be a small island.
Millions of you made it your favorite
yeah.
play. This October,
that's Diablo 4
Vessel of
expansion.
Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course,
okay, well, I gotta get out of here.
In the acclaimed story.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Boy. The following trailer contains graphic content. It may not be
Did the whole showcase say the showcase contains graphic content?
I believe so.
They showed that. I'm like, so why did we do this? Okay, so this is pulling directly off of the story of the book.
I still need to play
Okay.
Diablo 4.
So spoiler alert, the character of the boat, that's the soul spell of Mephisto.
Oh, okay.
So she's gonna become Mephisto.
I need to just download it. It's on fucking Game Pass, you know?
You're not well. Please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nay, Rel. Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer.
So either she can become Mephisto, or Mephisto's gonna stay.
I'm here.
And then the court vessel of hatred, so Mephisto's the Lord of Hatred.
I missed you.
He needs a vessel
So much.
to rebirth himself into the world.
So proud
Right.
of you.
Somebody's gonna need a vessel of
I
hatred.
need you to give up.
Hey, you want to talk real fast?
That's Mephisto talking.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have double audio playing then.
Let's go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Yeah. She is now Mephisto.
No! I control the stone!
The stone. You control nothing.
Maybe we do.
Maybe you're
I don't know. What to say?
Yeah.
Maybe I could use some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I think the guy died.
All the fish around it. I'm dead.
October.
Yeah, we already knew it was coming out in October.
Oh, I did not know. I guess I just don't follow Diablo.
I mean, they also said it in October.
Oh, I like I said, I really.
Oh, right. You.
Playground games. Hey, it's Fable.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
I'm waiting for all the bad British humor. Retired. No, there's actual gameplay.
You are like literally my favourite person.
You haters.
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
Your chancers. And the occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
We thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? really stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
My question is, who's back? I'm gonna say 2025.
To fix it, this place.
That's the show release date.
And no
It doesn't.
is going to stand.
Kind of surprised because, like, yeah, coming 2025. So yeah, that's what I was expecting. Probably late 2025. Man, Microsoft's actually like finally getting games out on their system. What, after 4 or 5 years of the system being out?
Use this. Make your own rules.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's my turn.
I was like, please don't be a hero shooter. But it looks...
It looks good at least.
yeah.
Unlike the Sony one. The Sony hero shooter looks like fucking...
It looks like Overwatch. But I heard the new Marvel's Overwatch game is actually really good.
Breakpunk? I mean, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Hero shooters, that one looks like probably the most interesting.
Yeah. Noodle cake?
Okay. I know they make mostly both. I not the big girl for me.
Okay.
But they make good stuff. They make actually good stuff.
So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins.
Can I say I like the way Xbox does ads? Oh, sorry, this
The bridge to her house is broken,
what's that?
so I can't even ask her.
Game Awards does ads.
Yeah.
They do the banner ads. They don't do like interstitial like breaks.
I will make the tree stand
Yeah.
a cozy home again.
Which means it doesn't interrupt anything.
And no matter how hard it gets,
It's just a ghost star.
I will fight. And find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance.
I think it'll take me.
Maybe so. But I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring. Nancy, finally!
Crashlands.
Okay. Winter Barrow. Early 2025 comes to Xbox. Obviously, I'm probably gonna go on Twitter and be like, half of these games are coming to PlayStation. It's like, okay.
World premiere.
My mixtapes bend others to my will.
Anna Piranha.
It's a
Okay.
strange, almost cosmic talent.
Yo, skateboard game.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable, and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure.
Beethoven and Dinosaur. Okay.
Experience the freedom of the teenage
I'm guessing it's a teen coming in age game.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Life is Strange a little bit. At least, yeah.
Art style wise, kind of.
Something tragic is probably going to happen, and it's going to be depressing.
Of a generation.
I don't think the. Did I just see the Smashing Pumpkins? What the fuck?
I'll just remember.
Oh man, if I'm gonna play this, I have to play it off stream because of the music. Unless the music is made specifically for the game, you know?
It won't be
mixtape.
Yeah.
It won't be.
No.
There have been. And the music is gonna play big because it's called mixtape.
Okay.
Next year? I'm gonna say summer of next year. That seems like a summer game, you know?
It seems like a good summer game, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not, you know, Microsoft's, you know, big known, you know, IPs, is, you know.
Also the vibes make it feel like a summer game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say probably like it gets released around May. In-game footage. Looks pretty.
Any idea what this might be? A Zobo Studio?
Microsoft Flight Simulator. There you go.
Actually quite possibly.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
I saw planes and I'm like, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I don't really know what Zobo Studio at all, but I guess they're the studio that makes.
Yeah, they're the Pacific studio that does this. Weirdly enough, this game still gets a lot of players every day.
I'm not surprised for that. It's a niche game, but it's a game that, like, the niche isn't met by any other game.
Yeah.
So, like, the people that want this niche are gonna come to this game because it's the only game that really scratched that itch.
Yeah.
It's like the way I am a niche player for a very similar type of game, but also quite different, of space flight simulators. The same simulation kind of aspect, but in space.
Right.
But I want more of like a space life simulator. It's centered around a spacecraft, so I want to be able to like cargo runs and, like, you know, land in spaceports and like do dogfighting and stuff like that. And the only game that really does that is the game this. And like game this is kind of now, kind of a dearth of content from like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And like there's nothing really to do in that game anymore. So I kind of stopped playing it, and I've been wanting a new game that's just like put me in the seat of a spaceship and let me go out and do whatever the hell I want. In an actual, like, living world, something like that.
Yeah. I think what...
And, like...
Oh, continue. Sorry, I was gonna say something.
I want space... I want proper space flight and dogfight in my ship. Like, which... So, you could say, oh, just go play Starfield. But Starfield doesn't do that because it doesn't have a dogfight.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, same thing.
Talking about Bethesda. Oh, it's ESO. 10 years. That game's been out for 10 years now? God. I remember whenever this game first came out and was complete ass.
Now it's really good.
Yeah, now it's really good. Same thing with Fallout 76. Like their online games come out like complete dog shit, and then like years in development, so it's like, oh yeah. Now it's better. I'm gonna continue talking because I don't want to keep, you know, get copyrighted because of the song. So YOLO. That's not the only biggest issue about like watching these streams is because of the copyrighted music, like this. By the way, I do like this song. Just.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the only Elder Scrolls stuff we'll probably see in this stream.
Probably.
Like, some people are like, is Elder Scrolls 6 gonna be? I'm like, no. That's years in development. For a limited time, play it for free. New expansion comes out June 18th.
World premiere.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Squared.
But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods.
Why is this giving me, like, Life is Strange vibes? Maybe it's the art style.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
It is from the award-winning Life is Strange.
Can I still hear her voice?
It looks like they updated their engine, though.
Focusing my power. I summoned
Oh, they're using a new engine, one of those two, you know?
into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive. The danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel.
Keep him a stream pause.
It's the same as this one, except
frozen. Oh, no.
you're
Oh no.
dead.
It's still on Life is Strange, by the way.
I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
It is Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Double X. Yeah. Hey, you know,
Life is Strange, like,
October. The very tail end. Another Bethesda. Hello.
yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me now because my
Yeah.
stream-
Machine Games. It's the
don't
Oh, sorry.
think too much about like what's happening.
Okay.
Because you're like a couple seconds ahead.
I can't let this
You
go.
can talk about shit. Just don't like say any names or.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you're probably seeing this as Indiana Jones.
Okay, yeah, so definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing
These artifacts have a deep
so.
connection to something.
Oh, you're
past
way farther than me.
Yeah, I'm like 30 seconds behind you.
A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Like when you were saying that, I was seeing the Lucasfilm logo, which then tells me that's
Yeah, I'm like pretty much halfway through the trailer already.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The rumor is that this comes out December, like early December.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Our boss is sending all of this, man.
You know what I always find funny? Machine Games made Wolfenstein, right? Like the recent Wolfensteins, right?
Yeah.
You fight Nazis in those games. What did they do next? We make Indiana Jones that also fights Nazis.
Get off this shit.
Yeah, they don't like the Nazis.
They really, no one should like Nazis ever. But I just find that funny. I find that.
Games, especially, is like let's fucking.
Yes.
What was that?
I just found it.
It's their subtle message to go actually IRL kill Nazis.
Yeah, it's just like, hell yeah. You ever hear the theory between Doom and Wolfenstein that someone made?
That you guys is BJ's like sound for.
Yeah, BJ Blazkowicz kills like all the Nazis, and then Doomslayer just kills them again.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What's stuff?
I mean, this game looks good though. Have we seen any actual?
Have you ever heard of
It does look good.
Höhenangst?
I think we have seen a little bit of play.
Fear of heights.
Yes. I have it. I endured this.
I always found it funny because I remember whenever Rise of the Tomb Raider came out only for Xbox, because they really wanted to own Indiana Jones, like PlayStation had Uncharted. And now you think about it, now they actually own Indiana Jones. The full loop around on that one.
Stupid American cartoons.
I should go back and play through Shadow of the again before finishing.
Wait, which game?
I was playing the hardest difficulty and I played through the first game. I'm trying to get all the teams. I've not done all the teams.
Through fire for the devoted men.
After I'm done with Demon's Dark Souls remaster, I'm gonna play through Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal again. I haven't played the DLC for Doom Eternal.
Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Neither one.
Gina.
I own it. I just need to sit down and play them. Play hot potato. You'll see why I said that.
Yep. Grenades. Oh, that's good. Boat's falling now.
Man, you're gonna shoot like a stormtrooper, you know? I wonder who's voicing,
Indy?
Yeah. I'm gonna put a random guess in, and I'm gonna say Troy Baker.
Watch this Nolan North.
Right, I'd be like, oh, it's Nolan, never mind. Oh my god, so...
It's Nathan Drake, but Nathan Drake is Indiana Jones.
Right. I was watching some of the future game showcase, right? And the voice actor for Arthur Morgan was doing the trailer stuff. And there's a new goat simulator coming out. And he tried to get a goat on stage, and he's just like, God damn it, get him. And now I just have this picture of Arthur Morgan trying to get a fucking goat on stage. I can't. I hope that goat name is Dutch. It'd be the funniest thing ever. Count me out because it's mechas. I'm not a big fan of mechas. That's all I'm saying now. It's mechas. Talking about mecha games, the latest Armored Core game that FromSoft came out with, Miyazaki talked about it. He's like, it did very well, and we want to make a new one. So they're probably going to make a new one. But he doesn't know when that's going to be because obviously they're probably in pre-production of Elden Ring 2. Apparently they have a new IP that they want to make. This is all rumored. We don't actually know what they're making. Because Shattered Earthtree comes out in like 2 weeks. Is this just a mecha game or is this a Gundam game?
Is it the same hero shooter we saw in like the last?
I don't.
It is. We saw another hero shoot, like another like hero shooter mecha kind of game.
Oh, it's
in,
mecha.
Like,
okay, it's
one of the other showcases. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, it's called Mecha Break.
Yeah, I think it's the
You
same one.
never know you are a monster. Until someone comes to slay
I'm
you.
gonna close the stream and reopen it.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
Signs are really subtle.
Whatever I'm watching right now, I'm interested.
It becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
What's this? Okay. Oh god. I don't want to. Oh my god. Fuck off. Alright. Did you see a woman get stabbed? Is that what you just saw?
I just...
Or am I behind?
She's in the water now.
Yeah. She's fighting a big demon thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is a Souls-like.
This looks like Sekiro 2. Which actually, considering Sekiro was actually, this could be Sekiro 2.
Yeah, this could be Sekiro, yeah. That'd be wild if this is just FromSoft's next game. It's like, what is making Sekiro 2? It's just like, okay.
I don't think it is Sekiro 2, but like...
It runs in my blood.
It looks almost more like Bloodborne 2, but...
Well, Bloodborne
Nothing
did...
is forever.
Nothing's forever. It is a Souls-like, though.
Wu-Chang, Fallen Feathers. Wolong, Fallen Dynasty, Wu-Chang, Fallen Feathers.
So many Souls-likes.
We need the next game with the W name, W Chinese name, Fallen Blank.
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge.
Oh, it's Avowed.
Find the roots of
I heard
this
Living
terrible
Lands, and I was going to be about.
Yeah, it took me a hot minute. I was like, hold on.
He is wrong.
Well, I've played.
Yeah, you played. I've never played the,
Dangerous rot.
Pilla, yeah, Pilla's my brain was like, it's PoE, it's not Path of Exile, it's Pillars.
Can shape its future. They both deceive you. There is more.
I might sit down eventually and play those two, but I'm probably gonna play this one first.
You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild. And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
The thing I know about Assibian is you make a decision and it affects the entire game.
This thing's really good.
It does. It still does not have a release date, and that's supposed to come out this year. That's kind of, it's not concerning, but I'm kind of wondering why.
I mean, I doubt this is gonna come out this year.
Well, there's been Rebellion.
World premiere. Okay, yeah, so you're still a couple seconds out of me, but not much.
Not that much.
Where is Rebellion?
Emergency at mid-scale atom plant.
The first thing I thought it was Sniper Elite, but I think that's a different developer.
Seems to be over.
World War II era culty robot.
Yeah, I'm down for it. But I'm more. What was the last game Rebellion even did? Atomfall 2025. Someone should really pick up that phone.
Yeah, it's nice.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather?
Wait, what?
Rebellion.
Their soldiers killed everyone.
Their games are their most recent games anyway.
I do not fear our enemy.
Were Sniper Elite 5.
They talk of
Zombie Army 4. Strange Brigade, Sniper Elite. Yeah,
This is totally Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Shadows, yeah. We actually saw some gameplay. You know what? I actually have high hopes for this Assassin's Creed because it's made by the Odyssey team. So, yeah, totally. Yeah, of course you're gonna keep that in there.
The eagle dog.
Yeah.
Do not deserve to keep it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on with this game. Not, you know, the controversy about the game, that's stupid, but they're saying that they like rebuilt the engine from the ground up. That's why it took so long.
When they will be better together.
Because they want dynamic weathering and stuff like that. I'm gonna say nowadays obviously the Shinobi. Okay, that's actually really fucking cool, that black and white though.
Oh yeah.
That was dope.
I want to put the whole game like that.
Right. I'll play.
Yeah. This is great.
Made in Ukraine. I'm going to assume this is Stalker 2.
This is yeah, this is gonna be Stalker 2.
Yeah,
Yes, 100% Stalker 2.
I've never played the other Stalker games. I should sit down and play them eventually.
Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов.
The one thing I know is, if I remember right, those electric things are anomalies. Yeah. Every time I see first-person shooter gameplay with a controller, it kind of jaws me a little bit, you know? Shit, I caught a bullet. I think he caught more than one bullet. I'm gonna...
This game looks smooth as hell, man.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, this has to come out this year, right?
It could come next year, but I hope it comes this year.
Well, I know they had to, obviously, the conflict that's going on. I'm not going to go into that, you know, because of streaming, right? They had to leave, you know, Ukraine to another country to finish the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much that set back the development, you know? See, every time I see Stalker, it reminds me of Metro, but I know Stalker is like the original Metro.
Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
September 5th this year. Day 1 on Game Pass 2.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2.
They said
we can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves.
Yeah, I know.
Will be day and date.
Today,
I'm pretty sure that's
you've
exactly what it
seen
says.
amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios. From the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the
They need to get rid of the S. I'm going to be honest, they need to get rid of that system.
It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios.
There's been third-party developers even talk about Xbox Series S, and they want to push the boundary. You know, obviously you want to push the boundaries on the next generation, right?
To play your games anywhere
But they're not able to because that that console is way underpowered compared to what the Xbox. Yeah. But if you're releasing an all-digital version of the X, that's the S, right? Get rid of it.
We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next.
Is that it?
But before we dive into the direct, we've saved one more thing.
One more thing. Of course, you gotta. This could be Blade. I'm gonna say Blade. I see blood.
I haven't seen anything yet, so I just see the world premiere. So I got another breeze. So. Man, I hate Twitch chat. It's so fucking distracting.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say what it is, cause.
It's Gears 4.
Yeah, it's Gear 6. Oh no, that's because that's young Marcus. I wonder if this is there's been a rumor that they're like redoing Gears 1 through 3 and finally putting them out there. That I would be happy if they did, because like the only way to play Gears 2 and 3 is if you have an Xbox. You can play Gears 1 on PC though, and Gears 4 and 5. We don't talk about Judgment.
Was Judgment bad?
Yeah, Judgment's not great. I think they want to forget about Judgment. The one thing I always will say about Gear games is that they have a really good story.
Gears of War.
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't say any bad words because I'm streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gears of War. E-Day.
This is just the first game.
Yeah, this is...
Probably like Emergence Day or something.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Probably prequel to Gears 1.
Yeah. But wasn't Judgment supposed to be a prequel to Gears 1?
Maybe, I don't know. Alright, so I'm not watching
the Black Ops thing. Yeah, I'll probably be watching it.
I don't care about Black Ops, like, at all, so... I will say, out of all the COD franchises, Black Ops is the one that I like the most. But
yeah.
I still just don't care after watching how the fucking...
Like, I'm not, like, here's the thing. If it's coming day one Game Pass, I'm not gonna drop the $75 on it. I'll just play through Game Pass. Like, I'm already paying the $16 a month for that thing.
Hello, and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering
Cody, have you played any more
innovation across all
Warframe
parts of the
recently?
game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on hand with Black Ops 6. I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
Chivalry 2 and X Defiant.
Try that one. I heard X Defiant was pretty good.
So I'm gonna leave Discord until this is over, and then I'll be back.
But familiar era, the early 90s.
Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.
In signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. A new way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that,
that's a good
let's
thing.
Step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters.
I hate that this game is set in the 90s. That they make it sound like it's like 30 years ago, and oh my god.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio.
Black Ops 6 is not going to be the last Call of Duty because apparently the next Call of Duty is like Black Ops 7.
Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6.
But I think they're gonna start doing like doing the yearly release
and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War,
I don't think so.
New allies, and with the sudden return of notorious
like I don't think it will dip.
Who'd gone missing for months.
With the inclusion of Game Pass, it might actually go up. The sales will obviously go down, but the player base will be there.
And unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter.
They said earlier this stream that Call of Duty still has 100 million players actively.
To see them all.
So you think the player base is gonna dip? I don't think it's gonna dip. Like, Modern Warfare 3 was one of the best-selling Call of Duties last year, and it was a DLC.
The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach,
line them up right, you can take them both out in one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission
You say inflated numbers, but the way I think about it is like the game's on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
So like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 100 million. But obviously the hype will die down and then it will settle to the player base that it will be. Like every Call of Duty.
Place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set.
Yeah, that's on Steam. But you have to add PlayStation and Xbox to the mix too.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD.
But like, if they're talking about 100 million like concurrent players, it doesn't mean like you have to look at Modern Warfare 2, Cold War, and like all the other Call of Duties, because there's always players on every single one. Then you can start adding all those numbers up.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in
like, do I think this game is going to be good? I have no clue. But with it coming to Game Pass, I'll play it. I'm not dropping $75 for a Call of Duty game.
AGB Black Site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Quiet on the side, please. Okay. Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was sick.
Great. I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
Since 2015, probably.
We're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
Like, this is nothing like new for games, but like for Call of Duty, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, this is kind of cool.
Dive and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees.
I know they redid an engine.
From the beginning, you can't do this thing. Why?
and then realize people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on the ground movement and everything else chaining together.
I love how it's just dolphin diving.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
I'm glad they're giving you the option to turn it off, though, if you just want to play Call of Duty the way it was.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
I probably
Intelligent
will.
movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on
But
what they
I'm
want to do
also
and not how to do it.
I like fast-paced combat,
Every player,
so
regardless of skill level or input or experience,
like I said, it
Call of
comes to
Duty,
Game
be
Pass,
able to
so you're not really spending that much money on it.
Action Hero Fantasy and Black Ops 6.
It's one of those things, like, if it's like, I keep saying how it's coming to Game Pass, then like if you already pay for Xbox Game Pass, it's not gonna hurt you to play the game.
Taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options.
There's been rumors that they're getting rid of that in this game, but I highly doubt it.
Their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions.
I could see Treyarch taking a skill-based matchmaking away.
So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Like I said, this is nothing new in gaming, but I will say that
Take cover. Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
it's innovation to its own game, right? Like, hello, seizure lights.
Dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
I saw some zombies.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle Prestige.
Are they actually bringing back the Prestige emblems?
Traditional Prestige is back in
Okay, I'm actually happy about that.
We've pulled the best of the best from past.
Yeah, they took away the Prestige emblems like over the time of Call of Duty, and it kind of made me sad because like I love seeing the Prestige emblems because then some people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm Prestige mastered. I've been playing this game for years."
With a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system.
All I will say of this feels like Black Ops 2. I might end up playing it for a while. But there's a lot like I'm gonna try it on Game Pass.
A deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these playstyles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast.
I'm liking what I'm hearing. That's my problem. I don't know if I should be liking what I'm hearing. Because like the other biggest problem with Call of Duty in the recent years is they got rid of the 3-lane maps.
And we have
And those are like the best maps.
After the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch. And we are so proud
Treyarch
that
is the
Mode's
only
bringing
ones
players
that know how to do
Black Ops 6.
zombies.
As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later
Like
this year.
Juggernog.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself.
One of the
We'll be sharing
beta is
so
going to
much
be on
more
Game
about Black Ops
Pass.
6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
I could care less about Warzone. The only good
ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play.
battle royale that Call of Duty did was Blackout.
Our systems and content plans, and repeatedly asked how
I will keep saying that Blackout was better than Warzone.
cases that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge
It also
push
looks
has been
like
to
they're
hit
bringing back
highest
the
visual
Pick
and
10
audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells
system.
an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully
people don't move like that. It's also a video game.
and better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October.
They've been working on this game for 4 years now.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Blop 6. They say that because it's a nice ringer to it, and people will be like, "Oh man, look at this real movement," and then because pre-order the vault. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna play it through Game Pass. I'll give it a shot. But that's all I'm doing. So now this is the wrap up for all the Xbox stuff. Here's my honest opinion about Xbox event. One is a lot better than Sony's event, and it was a lot better than Summer Game Fest. I'm being completely honest. There was a lot of games I'm excited for, especially that the Doom, the Dark Ages is gonna be fucking yes. Microsoft actually has games. Still surprised that Avowed does not have an official release date. Also, Assassin's Creed. I'm excited about Assassin's Creed. But it looks like a lot of games are planned for next year. That's a good sign. So before people say that Microsoft doesn't have any games, they have games now. Just kind of makes me sad that Tango is not going to be a part of this anymore in Arcane Austin, but Perfect Dark looks good. Also, is this Metal Gear? Please, you show Dragon Age the Veilguard. Please, BioWare. Make it just... I just want the game to be good. That's all I want. I will pray to every god and goddess just to have that game to be good. That's all I ask in my life. But yeah, I actually personally enjoyed it. Pretty much the next event is Ubisoft Forward, and that's tomorrow. I should be able to watch that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to, so just kind of pay attention to Twitter on that one. I would get, like, I know some people are going to be like, I give this a D because fuck Microsoft, but I give this a solid B. Like, I just a B, not like not a B plus. I give this a solid B. Like Call of Duty, you know, if you're a Call of Duty player, great. I'm going to try it on Game Pass, obviously, and see how it is. If I don't like it, I don't like it. That's whatever. But yeah, a lot of games on here that I'm excited about. It's really all I can really say. Yeah.